superstars, it's a girl, Miss Bollywood, and sitting right next to me is
the Jaundoo.
We haven't made a collab video in a while because we've been busy, but it is Valentine's Day and we've got some Q&As down here for you to get to know some of our personal lives and what we've been through and how we feel. Are we anti-Valentine's Day before we get into this?
Or neutral.
Basically, before we get into this, the whole internet and a lot of our friends too, like the more intimate ones knew that we were dating, but everybody else had no clue until we got engaged, and people were like, I thought you guys were best friends, because every time you would hashtag BFF and best friends forever and all that kind of stuff. So I think what happens is if you don't go completely public with your relationships, I think, well, personally from my experience, it lasts longer. What do you think?
I don't like to expose my information out there, so it works for me.
And you gotta answer as truthfully as possible, okay? We're not gonna drop names or anything to embarrass anybody.
Who says I won't?
What's the longest relationship you've ever been in?
Does this include this one?
No.
A year, around there, yeah. A year and a half-ish. Yeah.
That's pretty decent. And what were you doing when you weren't dating?
I don't know, 16, I can't remember.
Does that even count as a serious relationship?
Then after that, then I don't know.
Do high school relationships count?
I wasn't in high school in 16. Cut that part out, I screwed up that part.
My question is, do relationships count as serious enough if it's high school?
Yeah, it was over a year.
I don't know, I just feel like we're not mature yet. And I can't speak on behalf of
Age
everybody.
is just a number. Next question.
Okay, for me, longest maybe about 4 years. Yeah, so that's pretty long.
That is.
Worst thing your girlfriend or boyfriend has ever done to you?
No comment. Well, let's change that question. The worst thing I've done was broke up with her on Valentine's Day.
Oh my gosh, you're such a douche. Worst thing my ex has ever done? I guess you could say like the typical disgusting, douchey thing that any little life can really do is cheat on another person. So I totally believe in letting that person go and be a free bird, as opposed to just sticking around and doing the dirty behind your significant other's back. Just, you know, split apart and let them live.
Spread your wings and fly.
Yeah, are we gonna get into an R. Kelly song
No,
right now?
next question.
Okay, worst date you've ever been on?
When she forgot her wallet.
Damn!
I mean, I would pay as a good gentleman should pay, but I mean,
What?
the bill didn't even come yet and I forgot my wallet. Yeah.
I feel like if it's not serious and, you know, you've been on a couple dates with a girl, you're getting used to her, I mean, going halvesies sometimes, there's nothing wrong with that, or paying for your own food. It's completely fine. Why should the guy always get it or the girl always, you know?
Let me rephrase that. I was young, I was broke, and I still paid.
You're a good guy. You're a good guy, Av. I don't think this is the worst place you can take your boyfriend or girlfriend on a date. I mean, I've been to the movies with you so many times, but what happens is what follows after that, which is this dude fell asleep.
Netflix and sleep?
Basically.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
In a room full of people. It was such a popular movie too, and I think he chose it as well. So this guy, like we're watching it, I turn over and I hear snoring. And this guy is like knocked the F out, and then he drops his popcorn and his drink on the floor. It was a hot mess.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah, it was. And then afterwards, like, I asked him, how'd you enjoy the movie? What did you think? And he doesn't know that I know that he fell asleep. And he's just like, yeah, it was great. I love this part. And I was just like, I called him out after, so.
He played it smooth.
Yeah, he tried to. He tried to, but I booked him. Longest you've ever talked on the phone?
Well, when I was young, I had a lot of time on my hands. So maybe like 2 hours.
Are you a phone or text person? So when you're in a relationship with somebody?
Text.
Okay. Yeah.
No, text.
You were a text person when I like knew you like
I
years ago.
respond 5 days later. How is that making a text person? And I still do that.
No, years ago you're like, I don't like talking on the phone, I'll just text you.
Yeah, but I still take a year to respond.
Yeah, you're not really, you're coming from a guy who's an IT expert, you know what I mean? He just doesn't.
Yeah, I don't want to be around technology all the time.
Gotcha.
I need a break from it.
I feel it.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about you? You never answered.
Okay, am I a phone or a text person? Frankly, why am I putting it in here? I like talking on the phone, particularly because I can get my point across. So if I'm mad at him, I can't just text all of that ish. Like I need to.
Yeah, that's why when you text,
talk to him.
I can ignore it.
Exactly. I need to call him, and he doesn't know what. He's obviously not going to know what it's about. Why Susanna is calling, but then he picks up, and then I yell at him. And I'm
texting, do not disturb. The best feature ever.
Okay. Favorite love song? Like it could be a ballad or an R&B, hit.
There's a lot of good songs out there.
Like a throwback, or it could be recent, whatever.
I don't know, I have too many. You go first.
I Want It That Way by the Backstreet Boys.
Maroon 5, Girls Like You. It's not really a love song though, but I like it.
It wasn't necessarily a breakup. I think it was like friend zoning somebody. So there was a guy that wanted to go out with me, but I just completely like friend zoned them. And then, or another thing I would do is like call them bros. And that's a big, like that's a horrible thing to do when
You
you're
call me
into-
bro.
Yeah, but like I go like bro, like, but I'm talking about like, yo, you're like a brother to me. You hit them with that and then they're just like, their chances are gone.
That sucks.
Yeah. Have you ever stood anybody up? Yeah.
No, I follow through with my plans.
Okay, so you've never stood anybody up?
No, I don't think so. I can't remember if I did. Maybe I can't.
Okay, let's like rephrase that. Have you ever been catfished that has made you want to stand somebody up? Or did you still end up going and meeting them? Why are you looking at me like that for validation?
I can't remember, but...
Okay, here's a but.
I hooked my friends up with a lot of people and they weren't too happy and they stood a lot of people up. But there we go.
You're a horrible wingman.
I'm not a horrible person.
I
Sorry, I'm not a horrible...
I didn't say that. Are you kidding?
I'm not a horrible wingman. Beggars can't be choosers.
So you're calling your friends beggars?
No, they were desperate.
I'll give you that. Sometimes you're looking for a date or Mrs. Right. And
I gotta look out for them. That's what friends do.
Yeah.
Even if you don't like it. Yeah, even if you're pissed off at me for like 5 years now, but...
Best date you've ever been on?
Probably when I proposed.
I'm gonna agree with that. That is the best date I've ever been on.
Yeah, there were a lot of things too that happened that day that...
Yeah, we haven't really told
the whole story.
But
it was good. Alright.
But yeah. It was exactly the way I wanted it to be. And even then I was...
Small little details that were left out, but those are minuscule details, but it made the difference. It made it that more special.
Yeah, I think that was by far the best date, and I think the most expensive.
And it was raining as well.
Yeah.
And it was still a good day.
And it was like a authentic Bollywood movie, just one...
Why does it have to be a Bollywood movie? Why can't it be an action Hollywood movie?
Well, it could be.
No, why can't it be a horror movie?
It was horrific, to be honest.
Oh.
the part where you made me sit in the car by myself while you were inside the house, I didn't know if there was a killer on the way. I didn't know what was popping. Like,
yeah, you got genres of movies in one day too. Here we go.
Okay, great. What does Valentine's Day mean to you?
Valentine's Day means it's a day for big box stores, people out there to sell you crap, to make you spend, and they jack up the price more than it's worth, and people fall for it, and then they go shopping last minute because they screwed up, and then it's a big rip-off. Why do you need a day to show someone you care about them? That's what I think it is.
Hallelujah, you said it. I agree with you, and I'm gonna go and steal your one-liner right now. When I was young, and a teenager, I really loved the fact that people, you know, in school would.
You're right, the cards. Those are my favorite times. Yeah,
like the candyograms
Yeah, that's
and
pretty cool.
roses and just.
I forgot about
you know,
that.
and guys going out and getting little teddy bears and, you know, and balloons. It was just the cutest thing.
That is so true. I stopped doing all that now.
Yeah, and as we got older, like we would go on fancy dinners and drink expensive wine, indulge in all of those things like chocolates. But when we reached a specific age, like I don't know about you, but for me, I didn't have that expectation. I really didn't care about it. There's just so much, I think, like commercialization and hype around this day. And I don't think, it's really sad to me that people go out and spend so much money on just one day to profess their love to one another when it could be an all year round thing.
It's a money making industry. That's
exactly.
Just what it is.
It's a capitalist approach, you know, and I just think that you do so many nice gestures throughout the whole year, and I do the same for you, and I don't, like, we did absolutely nothing for Valentine's Day. Absolutely nothing. We're gonna be rebels, and I'm gonna cook him an amazing dinner tomorrow. Your favorite breakup song. Please don't take 10 years to think about this one.
I'm only gonna break your heart. Done. Yeah.
I really like any JT breakup song. So you've got, you know, Cry Me a River, What Goes Around Comes Around. I love breakup songs. I just feel like it just reaches into my soul. And I don't know about you when you were younger and in high school. I think everybody does it. I don't think it matters where you are in life, but if you are going through a breakup, there's phases, right? So you reach that one phase where you're just crying. I think it's in the beginning and listening to just heartbreak songs.
I've never been through that. I wouldn't know.
You've never been through that where you're sitting and listening to heartbreak songs?
No, maybe a song will come on and be like, oh, that reminded me of her. Okay, next track.
You're so full of yourself.
Next.
You're so full of yourself.
Next
question. Have you ever wanted to get revenge on your ex?
When I was younger, yes, but you know, when you grow older, you mature and you go out of that stuff. I don't even care anymore.
I wouldn't do anything like crazy like some girls do where they smash, you know, their windshield and like, you know, poke holes in their ex's tires.
It's pretty crazy.
You know, there's some crazy hoes out there. Should any of your exes come back to you and ask you to be with them, what would you do?
What kind of question is that? I'm engaged.
I know it doesn't apply now, but hypothetically.
I'd be like, so what time do I pick you up?
You're killing me right now. You're killing me inside. I would be like, let me go get my fiance. If he's cool beans with that, and you guys have a little chat, I'll meet you outside all decked out and looking my best. We can go to another movie theater where you can fall asleep. Okay, so what is your all-time favorite romantic movie?
Other than the movies you try to make me watch.
Guilty.
I'm not gonna lie, The Notebook and what was the other one? A Walk to Remember. Those are pretty good actually.
I recommended them to him.
They're actually pretty good. I mean, I was forced to watch it, but it was...
I forced him to watch a lot of movies. That's what happens when you have a minor in film and literature and you watch movies all the time.
I mean, the movie was actually pretty good. The storyline actually made sense.
Yeah.
So it was actually pretty good.
Most movies' storylines should make sense, and if it doesn't, then it either is a flop or a success, but...
It's not the storyline. I mean, it's everything. You know, the casting, how everything's put together, the flow.
Thank you. You'd make a perfect director.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
My movie would fail.
You have like romance happening and then like robots flying in the sky, Transformers, cool. Like...
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that mix, we'll call that. Yeah, mine would be obviously a classic, Titanic.
How did I know?
You just knew. It's a classic.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, Titanic is pretty good actually.
It's like 3 hours long. It's kind of like a Bollywood movie, to be honest.
There we go, Bollywood again.
It is. On the account of like it being in length. Like Lord of the Rings is super long as well. So are Bollywood movies. Like that's where.
Well, technically Deadpool is like a Valentine's Day movie too.
Okay.
So I'll put Deadpool in there.
Alright.
Because it came out on Valentine's Day, didn't it?
I don't remember.
Yeah, or if I'm wrong, oh well.
Oh well. And yeah, so I think that's all of the questions for today. That's a wrap. I mean, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, have a little laugh. And be sure to turn on the bell for instant notifications every time I upload a video onto YouTube. And yeah, have a great Valentine's Day if you're celebrating with a significant other. And even if you're not, guys,
you're saving money.
You are, but you can go out there and spend it with your gals or your guys and just have an anti-V-Day party. When I was single, that's what I would do, and it was the most epic nights that I can remember.
Or just treat it like a regular day.
Or that. Much love from me to you. Mwah. Miss Bollywood, out. What up, superstars? If you were totally feeling this video, go check out my last one. The link is up there somewhere. Also, go create my second channel. That's right, you heard it. I make daily vlogs on Miss Bollywood Vlogs, so you can watch what's poppin', guanin' with me all day, every day, and the link is down below. Also, be sure to turn on the bell for ASAP's notification every time I upload and release a new video to YouTube. Oh my goodness, I'm running out of breath. But before I go, homies, give me some dabs. Boom! And I'll see you guys very soon. Bye!